The most important trait we was looking for was probably the size, diameter, and the straightness of it. Just the appearance of the tree, just the quality of it. Because you could look at it and tell pretty quick to whether it had any log availability in it or not. It's just hard to put a words to it, because you can go out and see it. I could walk through you with stands and show you this tree would be better, this tree would be better. Mainly it's the appearance and the size of the tree. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So the straightness, it's kind of like I've said in the past that you can always put a saw log through a pulp mill, but you can't reverse that process. You cannot put a pulpwood log through a sawmill. Basically, what I'm saying is if that log isn't straight, you're not going to get a straight board out of it. You're not going to be able to cut. I mean, our sawmills today that are running so efficiently in the United States, they're the most state of the art sawmills, and they're just constantly getting better. And those sawmills, they have new now X-ray machines, they have merchandising machines, they have processes that maximizes the product that they can get out of each individual log. But let's face it, if that log isn't straight, there's no amount of twisting, turning that machine or that computer can do to fix that problem.
Offset it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that is just people, I don't think people, a lot of times they understand just how important that straightness is. And, today with the genetics that we have, we have trees that have straightness scores that are vastly superior to the genetics of old, like you were just talking about. It might be a great yielder. It might be a great, just like going back to cattle, that the calf it produces may be a great, as far as putting on weight, but it may have some other characteristics that just kill its value in the market. There's no way that you're going to be able to get a top what's the word, a top value for certain things because of that.
Yep. And that's like the timber business. I mean, that's when we would go out and we would cruise every track. The reason why you cruised it was, one, to determine volume on it, and the other one was to determine quality. And when we cruise it, you basically put just a standard or a grid across it, where that you cover the entire ground. You see every aspect of the deal, and you kind of weight each tree, puts a value on it, and gives you a better idea of what's going to be out there. So, like you said, you can't take a poor quality tree and make a high quality board out of it.
Right.
And at the end of the day, that's what we were looking for, was how could we capture volume, or not volume so much, but value on our products. How can we help the mills be more successful, and identifying your right markets.